Okay, welcome to this introduction to Conversa's new student portal. We've been working on this for some time now, and we're very happy to be sharing this with you. We hope that everybody enjoys it. It's a little bit different from what you're used to seeing, so we hope you take a moment to go through this short video and get a sense of what's available, what's around there. And we're very excited about this because we feel it's going to give us a good opportunity to share more information or more content with our students and to be able to interact in a more dynamic environment with our students. So we hope you enjoy this. Basically, what we're looking at here is a very similar set of tools to what we had before. On the left-hand side, you see we have a few options. We have my backpack, my toolbox, calendar, and support. I'll start explaining these different areas. On the left-hand side, you have these different options. On the right, you have something that looks kind of like a Facebook news feed. You have information up top here. It says tareas or homework assignments, vocabulario, and documentos y enlaces, documents and links. So up here, whenever these are in color, it means that there are new items that have been placed there by my teacher or by somebody on a part of Conversa that I have not yet seen. And then when those are placed there, that automatically feeds this news feed down below here that we see. So here we see that I'm in a class with my instructor, who's Irene Orlich, and I see here that my instructor has posted different items to my news feed as a student. So here we see there's a new vocabulary list, there's a new grammar lesson. That C is for El Conversador. So if I click on that, it'll take me to that grammar lesson. That V is for vocabulary, vocabulario. And as I go down here, that little symbol is a link, a World Wide Web link, web link, basically. And then there's a T here for tarea. So if I click on that, it takes me to that homework assignment and so on. And up at the very top, I should start here actually. Up at the very top, it says Zoom. Click here to go to your class. So if you're actually taking a one-on-one class, this is the equivalent to the link that you used to see, the big red link that said click here to go to your class. So that has not changed. It's at the top of your screen. So if you just want to go to class, all you do is log in and as you normally do, and then click here on the link that takes you to your class. Up at the top, we see a few different options: log out, change password. These are the same as we had before. And my profile. My profile allows me to change some basic information, my address, my name, information like that sort. I can also choose a profile picture. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So I'll go ahead and choose profile picture, Andy, and actually that's not where I want to get it from, and agregar. And that is going to upload my photo. So now when I'm chatting and when I'm looking at my news feed, my photo is going to appear next to my comments in the news feed. So here we have vocabulario, here we have lección compartida. Let's go ahead and take a look at these different things. So up here at tareas, I can reach my homework assignments by either finding the item here in the news feed or going up here to the homework section. So I go to tareas up here and I see the different table or the table with homework assignments that have been shared with me. And I'll go ahead and click on this tarea uno that's still due. So I click on that and it pops up the homework assignment. Yo, that said yo, so I'll say I, ella, she, and so on. I'm not going to go ahead and do the whole thing. I'll just submit it right now. And this is a two-step process to submit the assignment. This has not changed. When you click on submit the first time, the system grades it. And up here it says, note your homework has not been submitted. Please check your work below. Once you're ready, you go ahead to the bottom, go through it, the whole thing. Okay, I like it, and click on submit. And at that point, the homework assignment is delivered, and my teacher is gonna get that information, and it's all gonna be taken care of. Now, when I did that, as you can see up here, tareas is no longer in color. It's now grayed out. That indicates that I'm up to date. There's nothing up here that I have not yet seen. Now let's go ahead and take a look at vocabulario, and we're going to do the same thing. Click on vocabulario, and that's going to give me a table of the different vocabulary lists that have been shared by my teachers. And I see that this one is in bold, meaning I have not yet seen it. So I'll click on La Casa, and that takes me to the vocabulary list, and I can go through and click on these. I heard el balcón, la banca, and so on. So by clicking on it, The system now realizes that I've already seen it. That doesn't necessarily mean that I know it, but I've already seen it. So now it's also grayed out, as you can see up here. Documents and links, same thing. I go ahead and click on documents and links, and I'll see the different uh, materials that have been shared with me by my teachers. And I see here expressing to be, it's got a check. The green checks mean that I have seen those. Possessive pronouns, I have not yet seen that. So I'll do one click on that. And that should take me to the grammar lesson. And here it is. Here's the grammar lesson. And now it has been, it'll be marked with a check. But I can always uncheck it. If I say, oh, I clicked on this, but I didn't want to mark it as read, I'll click on this button here that says mark as unread, and that will again set that as if I had not seen it yet. And you can see here are the different grammar lessons that the teachers have shared with me, and the check boxes or check marks next to the ones that I'm supposed to be looking at. And the red check means I have not yet seen it. So I'm going to go ahead and click on possessive pronouns again. And now I did go through it, and I am happy with it. And now I can just go back to my backpack, and everything should be grayed out because I have seen everything that's up there. All right. And I can say, for instance, nueva lista vocabulario, la casa, and I say, muchas gracias, profe, and enter. And my comment is posted to the class's newsfeed. And this is just me in the class, so only my teacher and myself will see this newsfeed. Let's see what else I have here. My toolbox on the left, I've got grammar lessons. So we already kind of saw what that looked like because we got there by clicking on the link previously. But here we have all the material from El Conversador, all the different grammar lessons along with the different appendices. This is exactly what we have in the book. If we go back to my toolbox, we have vocabulary. So I can see not only the lists that have been shared with me by going to my teacher's vocabulary, but here I can create my own, or I can search for things. I can search for, let's see, apple, and I'll buscar, and we'll get a couple different things probably, or a few. Here we have apple, we have apple pie, apples, pineapple. So these are all different items. La piña. So I'm not sure if you were able to hear that, but it said la piña. And going back to my toolbox, we can go ahead and look at badges. Badges are automatically earned by you as you use this. Some people might find this to be kind of interesting and neat. Other people might not be too interested. You can turn off badges by clicking on that button up top there. But you'll earn those automatically as you use the system, as you log in and browse around and so on. There are a couple other items. Here's an exercise quiz maker. I can go ahead and say, give me 15 exercises on common greetings and leave takings, and I'll go ahead and create the quiz. And I'll just kind of guess my way through this one, and I'm not going to answer them all, but I'll simply show you what this looks like. So you click on grade it at the end, and that has graded now. I'll go ahead, and I got a 6.67%. And I can do that as often as I like. And every time I do that, I'm earning points towards those badges that I mentioned. So if I click on exercises again, now I see here common greetings and leave takings. I got 1 point earned in that when I took that quiz. And I click on this here, and I'll be able to see the results from that quiz that I took just a moment ago. Um, Lastly, I want to show you here in the toolbox, there's a pronunciation tool. It's kind of a game you can play. This works on PC and Mac. Eventually, we hope this is going to work for tablets or mobile phones, but right now for PCs and Macs. So let's go ahead and say, well, I want to practice my sound, my pronunciation of the E in Spanish. So I'll find that E. You have to have Flash Player enabled for this to work right now. That might change down the road, but for now you need to have Flash. So you want to listen to any one of these items. So you click on any one of these.
elefante,
You may have heard that. It said elefante. I'm going to do that again.
elefante,
Very good. I heard elefante. So now I'm going to record my own version of that. So I click here. Elefante. So you click to start recording, you click to stop recording. And now I want to listen to my own voice. Elefante. Elefante. Elefante.
elefante,
Elefante. There we go. So I can play my voice back, and I'm able to hear how I'm pronouncing it, and I'm able to hear how a native speaker pronounces it, and compare the two. Um, that's all there is to the toolbox. Then there's the calendar, and the calendar is no different from what we had before. When you go into the calendar, you'll see the days we have workshops scheduled. You'll also see the day that you have your classes scheduled. I see I have an 8 o'clock on Tuesdays and on Thursdays. And when you see an H here, it means that there's a homework assignment due that day. When that H is green, it means that I've already completed it. So here we can see I have a green H and I got 100%. Here I have another green H and I got a 15%. So that's the one I just did a moment ago. If I want to look at that, I'll click on that H and that's going to take me to the actual assignment that I handed in. Now let's say I want to do that assignment again. I want to take it over again because I don't want to hand in that 15%. So I'll just click on this little X up top here, and that is going to delete the assignment. Are you sure you want to delete this assignment? Yes, let's go ahead and delete the assignment, and it's been deleted. Now, if I go back to my backpack, I'm going to notice that there's the tareas is active again because I just deleted that assignment. That means that there's something up there that's still due. So I'll go ahead and click on that, and I can go ahead and click on tareas 1, and I'll take that assignment over again. If I go back to the calendar, I'll just take a look at that and see what that looks like. So now you see that that H is not green anymore, it's red, indicating that there's a homework assignment due and that I have not yet completed that. So that's basically all there is to it. But just in summary, on the left-hand side, you have a number of resources. You have my backpack, which basically takes you to your main page. You've got my toolbox, which allows you to access materials and homework assignments, exercises, things of that nature. You have your calendar. But then here at the top, perhaps most importantly, you have the link to your class to go to your one-on-one live session. So if you are taking one-on-one classes, this is where you click to go to your actual live class. So I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to let us know, contact us, give us a call, or email us at info@conversa.com or at support@conversa.com. We hope you enjoy the new layout and the new tool, and we're going to be finding new ways to make very good use of this.